Hey guys, everyone is welcome here. Gryffindors, get out. I, Kieran, am a 14-year-old neurodivergent. Today I would like to talk to you guys about the young life of Severus Snape, a neurotypical character from Harry Potter. For all you muggles out there, just hold on, this is a story very dear to me. Severus Snape is a Capricorn, so my type, if he wasn't dead. He was born on the 9th of January 1960 to an abusive muggle father, Tobias Snape, who abused both him and his mother, Eileen Snape. He was a spitting image of his mother, and they both grew into the cold and unforgiving demeanour. Although they were very similar acting and looked very similar, they were different in many ways. Eileen Prince was the star player and the eventual captain of the Quidditch team at Hogwarts during her time at Hogwarts. He grew up in a place to match his sparkling personality near Coaksworth, the town called Spinner's End. Spinner's End was near a dingy river full of dilapidated houses. He was very lonely and never really had much to do, until he met this beautiful girl named Lily Evans. And we all know the story. Lonely teen boy falls in love with a beautiful teen girl. Uh-oh. Lily Evans had sparkling green eyes and beautiful red hair. Lily would play at the park. She would swing on the swings and swing as high as she possibly could, letting go and gracefully landing. Tried that, didn't work, would not recommend. Or grab a flower from a nearby bush and make it die. Bring it back to life and make it die again, repeating this process over and over, which is kind of both dark and impressive when you think about it. Severus would just casually hide behind the bushes and watch her. Guys, there isn't any page 394, so I'd ask you to keep your eyes on me. Thank you. The pair would lay under this huge tree and talk for hours. No, not a whomping willow. That's a different set with red hair and black hair. Severus began to teach Lily everything he knew about the wizarding world. Lily and Severus grew closer, and the time came when they got their Hogwarts letters. On the first train ride to Hogwarts, they were in a carriage alone, until James Potter, Remus Lupin, Peter Pettigrew, and Sirius Black decided to join them. Now, of course, they started an argument, and Severus and James began to argue about which is better, Gryffindor or Slytherin. Neither would back down, and this earned Severus both being bullied for the rest of his life and the nickname Snivelus. When they finally got to Hogwarts, him and Lily, of course, went into the hall together and were separated as, of course, Severus was sorted into Slytherin, and along with the Marauders, Lily went into Gryffindor. Severus was heartbroken by this separation, but nevertheless, they still stayed close. During his years at Hogwarts, Severus was studious and introverted. He studied potions and defense against the dark arts particularly. He was very gifted in both and made up many popular spells, including Muffiado, Levi Corpus, and most famous of all, Sectum Sempra, which happened to be used against him by both Harry and James Potter, which he found incredibly offensive. He wrote this all down in a book, along with some edits of the spells in the book, because it was a potions book. He edited the recipes to make it better. And Harry ended up inheriting that book later on, and not realizing that it was his book, he wrote his alias under it, the Half-Blood Prince, which worked in many more ways than one, but still, he didn't realize who it was. Harry ended up thinking the Half-Blood Prince was a better teacher than Severus. That was a fun surprise for him. Over the years, the bullying got worse and worse, and they ended up going too far. In an incident that I don't find appropriate to mention here, but this incident ended Lily and Severus's friendship forever. And even though he was heartbroken by his loss of the only one who truly loved, he continued to study and become closer friends with the future Death Eaters, which were some overall great decisions. My reasoning for sharing the story of Severus Snape with you today is because I know what it feels to, I know most of the people in this room would feel like they could relate to the isolation, social awkwardness, and trauma he had to endure. But I'd also like to let you know that Severus was one of the most powerful wizards of his time. He was able to successfully use occlumency against both Dumbledore and Lord Voldemort, the acclaimed most powerful wizards of this world. We can all be the best of our time in what we love, regardless of what we endure. Thank you for listening. Avada Kedavra! Bippity boppity boo!
Thank you. That was awesome, Kieran.